Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. I really wanted to make sure I saved this video for the weekend because I wanted to make sure that this video was done correctly. I didn't want to make it what you would call a rapid fire video. I really wanted to, you know, get my facts together, get my thoughts together, and make sure I can tell this story or speak on this issue as accurate as possible. And this is what I'm going to try to do in this video. But I really feel like I need to say this because at the end of the day, truth is true, fact is fact. And accountability is accountability. And sometimes this is one of these situations, as much as we love to finger point at the white man and blame the white man for certain things, the white woman for certain things that's going on in our community, at the end of the day, we have to point the finger at us sometimes too. Because this is one of these situations where we cannot blame this on the white man or the white woman. Because from what I see, the culprits in this situation primarily seem to be black women. Now, once again, I have to say this because I need to make this very clear. This isn't attack on the sisters. Okay, this isn't a attack on black women as a whole. This is just for some that seem to have an issue with Ayesha Curry. It appears Ayesha Curry cannot do anything right or say anything right without her being criticized or dragged through social media. But this latest thing with Ayesha Curry, to me, this is always a touchy subject. It's been a touchy subject over the years, but why in particularly everybody is going after her? Because I've been seeing this for years. I've been on this planet 46 years, and this has always been a touch and go subject about appearance, about perception, and how we looked upon or sometimes frowned upon. Now, in case you guys don't know, like maybe Monday, I think Ayesha Curry was with her husband, Stephen Curry. And basically, she posted some pictures of her new look. Now, Ayesha Curry has dyed her hair blonde. I don't think that's going to be her permanent look, but we all know that that's just one of them things. Women dye their hair or they have different wigs or weaves, wherever the case may be. But as soon as she posted the pictures, she got attacked. She got dragged. Oh, you trying to look like a white woman and all this kind of stuff. And then the whole subject came up. Oh, well, Ayesha Curry, she ain't even really black anyway. Since when? I'm going to post some pictures in this video of Ayesha Curry's parents. You'll see it throughout this video. I'll let you see pictures of her mom and her dad. Now, Ayesha Curry has a light-skinned black mother. Now, it's debatable what her father is. Her father's name is John Alexander, if I'm not mistaken. I think I've looked at different reports of what his ethnicity is. Some reports say he's Cambodian, he's Asian descent, but other reports saying no, not so fast, that he's Asian and black. But whatever the case may be, Ayesha Curry's mother is black. Okay. And Ayesha Curry was raised in the South. She's known Stephen Curry for I think since they was in high school. She's known him for years. So they known each other for years. And I could tell that Stephen Curry really loves her. I could tell how he looks at her. He really loves his wife. Could that be the problem? Now keep in mind, Stephen Curry has been attacked, for various reasons. And particularly him being light-skinned. You've heard those type of remarks about Stephen Curry. I feel like some of the attacks on him have something to do with that. I don't think that's totally the case, but that's always a thing because colorism, whether we like it or not, is a issue in the black community. You know, you frowned upon if you a black woman, and and this is a serious subject, because my subs have spoke on this, I've spoke on this. Like, when it comes to my dating preference, I prefer. Now, I've dated all type of black women. I've dated, the light, bright, damn near white, um, the, the dark skin, the brown skin, the extremely dark. So I like them all. But I guess you would say my first choice would be probably dark skinned black women, because my son's mother is dark skinned, very dark skinned. So, and then my son is like, my son has, he has bronze like, skin. He's not extremely dark. He's not extremely light. He's like, brown, bronze. And then, that's just always been a thing. If you've heard this before. You've heard of, if you've seen a black dude, like, let's just say somebody like Lance Girls, who got a light-skinned black lady for, oh, you like them, huh? Oh, you one of them kind, huh? You one of them kind, huh? So I've heard that. So it's kind of like, you just be like, wow, you can't win for losing. I thought the whole purpose was, you know what I'm saying, to keep the blood black, not whether they have to be light skinned or dark skinned, but that's always been a serious problem in our community, whether we want to address it or not. I mean, you make those kind of jokes, but it's, it's just tongue in cheek with me, because like I said, I love all my black people, but I really do think that's something that a lot of people have looked at the Currys. Oh, they too light skinned people. Oh, okay. And because I've seen people make videos saying that, the Currys, because the Currys, if you look at Stephen Curry's dad, Dale, you look at who's black, you look at his mother, who's black, they accuse the Currys of trying to keep that light-skinned gene in circulation, where they purposely seek out and like I said, does it matter? Now, I seen the sister, she's married to a darker brother, if I'm not mistaken, a little bit darker than what would be, would be, I ain't gonna say to the Currys liking, what would be what the Curry you used to see in the Currys with, but what's the problem? Like I said, Stephen Curry is black. Stephen Curry said he's black. Ayesha Curry is black. But I just think one of the reasons why people pick on her is because of her skin tone. And you could tell that she's kind of sensitive about that. But, when the picture showed up with her and the blonde hair, people just went off on her. And I was just like, really? Well, what about the dark-skinned sisters that have worn blonde weaves or wigs? I see that all the time. Now, that whole blonde hair thing is always a back and forth, a very touchy subject, because when you wear blonde hair, the question comes up, well, you trying to look white, and some people just say, hey, I'm just trying a new look. Me, myself, it all depends on who the person is, the whole blonde hair thing. My thing is, at the end of the day, I'm not going to tell no lady how to dress or how to wear her hair. I can make suggestions, but that's as far as I go. But I've just seen this thing with Ayesha Curry. People just seem to just attack her no matter what she says. Now, just keep in mind, a few years ago, she wasn't pointing her finger at anybody. She just was saying her. She didn't say black women. She didn't say none of that stuff. But black women took it upon themselves to go in on Ayesha Curry. And if Ayesha Curry did say, well, was addressing black women, that's her right. But Ayesha Curry said, hey, I don't believe in dressing real provocative and all that kind of stuff. And if you've seen Ayesha Curry, she does dress like a housewife. She don't wear the skin tight jeans and the 6-inch stilettos, which by the way, that look cool. I like seeing that look on women. I like seeing sisters getting they sexy on. But she do dress like a housewife. She dressed like a married woman. And she just said she only liked to look sexy and dress provocative for her husband. And people went off on her. Like, who is she to tell people how to dress? And, she can go to hell. And, people was going off because keep in mind, they've been over sexualizing black women. They've been pushing that movement, where black women is looked upon as being easy and being whores, because there's always been this thing in society where black women had this reputation basically that was put out by primarily white men, because keep in mind, white men used to love, they would have their wives at home, but they used to sneak off and trick with black women. They might have a black mistress on the side, but of course they would never be seen in public with them, of course, because they couldn't. But that's always been the thing. And there was this thing where some white dudes would put this reputation, yeah, black women are easy. This wouldn't come from us. This was coming from them. So they was trying to push that card. And now they're strongly trying to push that independent, oversexed, sexualized black women thing. That's why, like, they was pushing Lizzo and stuff, and the Cardi B's and black women and Megan Thee Stallion pushing that movement. So that's pretty much what they was doing. And then on the flip side, with black men, they are strongly, and I made a prediction. I said this back in 2016 that they was going to push strongly the homosexual agenda towards black men. And if you look at shows like P-Valley, Lovecraft Country, Power Book 2 Ghost, The Shy, which I may do videos about that, you see that's something that they're pushing tremendously towards black men. Just got to be said. So, but getting back to Ayesha Curry, she always seemed to be, black Twitter, black Instagram, black Facebook's whipping girl. People love to pick on her. Now, last year, when she got criticized, which she rightfully so she did, but she made a mistake. She made a mistake, and I spoke on it, and I was just like, okay, she made a mistake. She shouldn't have said that. Where basically she said that, she is a little bothered by all the attention that Stephen Curry get, by women, and she felt that she wished she would get at least that type of attention from men and stuff. Well, and people ripped her rightfully so, but she made a mistake. I didn't think that was the end all be all with her. I just think she used the wrong words and it came out wrong. But I mean, every time Ayesha Curry does anything, she just gets attacked. And like I said before, we can blame the white man all we want and the white woman for some of the things that happen in our community. Yes, they have played a big role in what has happened and how they have destroyed our communities, destroyed our family, just self-inflicted hate throughout our communities, playing black men up against each other, which they're doing now, which the Democrats are doing, using black women against black men, which I got to talk about that as well. But for real, this particular case, the culprits in this situation with Ayesha Curry happen to be black women. And I wish they would stop. Ayesha Curry is married to Stephen Curry. And I don't think Ayesha Curry is a bad person. I could tell that she's a cool person. Okay. I don't think she's a bad person at all. And keep in mind, she was with Stephen Curry in Oakland earlier this year, marching on behalf of the George Floyd situation and other situations in the community alongside her husband, showing support for her husband like she's supposed to do. I mean, can she get credit for that? But yeah, I just needed to say that. I just wish people would lay off of her. Because like I said, this blonde hair thing with black women been going on forever. Not just with light-skinned women, black women in general. And we need to stop. Cut Ayesha Curry some slack. Please, sisters. It come across as a jealousy thing. And I'm not saying all the sisters jealous of Ayesha Curry, but at the end of the day, you do have to put that out there because truth is truth and fact is fact. So that's all I have to say. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.